Ever met someone who looked death in the face during the darkest years of the AIDS epidemic and chose not just to survive, but to transform their trauma into triumph, their pain into purpose, and their struggle into strength that now lights the way for millions of others facing similar battles? These aren't just HIV survivors. They're warriors who refuse to let a virus define their worth, limit their dreams, or silence their voices while proving that life after diagnosis can be fuller, more meaningful, and more impactful than anything they could have imagined before. In 2025, as we mark 4 decades since the beginning of the epidemic, these 5 men stand as living proof that HIV positive doesn't mean hope negative. Welcome back to Rainbow Spotlight. Today we're celebrating the top 5 gay male HIV/AIDS survivors whose courage to live authentically while positive has revolutionized not just medical understanding, but social acceptance, proving that when people refuse to be defined by their diagnosis, they create space for others to thrive while advancing research, reducing stigma, and demonstrating that HIV-positive individuals deserve love, respect, and the same dreams as anyone else. These aren't just survival stories. They're transformation narratives that prove the human spirit's infinite capacity for resilience and growth. From long-term survivors who witnessed entire communities disappear to newly diagnosed men building families and careers, these heroes represent the beautiful truth that HIV-positive life can include everything: love, success, parenthood, and authentic happiness. Each story demonstrates that while HIV changed their health status, it didn't diminish their humanity, potential, or right to pursue every dream with fierce determination and genuine hope. Survivor Strength Confession. Has someone's courage to live fully while HIV positive inspired your understanding of resilience, or helped you realize that diagnosis doesn't determine destiny? Share their impact below. Every story of triumph helps others find hope. Mark S. King, the activist writer who turned diagnosis into purpose. When Mark S. King received his HIV diagnosis in 1985 at age 25 during the height of the AIDS epidemic, he didn't just face a death sentence, he stared into the abyss of losing his entire community while medical professionals had no answers, no treatments, and barely any hope to offer young gay men watching their friends die around them. His decision to survive against impossible odds and transform that survival into advocacy through his groundbreaking blog, My Fabulous Disease, has literally saved thousands of lives while proving that HIV-positive individuals can become the most powerful voices in the fight for compassionate healthcare, social acceptance, and authentic hope for newly diagnosed people who need to see that thriving with HIV is not just possible, but beautiful. What makes Mark absolutely essential for contemporary HIV advocacy isn't just his obvious writing talent, though his ability to combine humor, vulnerability, and medical accuracy in discussing HIV life has created crucial resource for both newly diagnosed individuals and long-term survivors seeking community and hope. It's his complete refusal to romanticize survival while honestly addressing both the trauma of epidemic years and the joy of current treatment success, creating authentic representation that honors the full complexity of HIV-positive life rather than simplifying survival into inspirational platitudes. His activism evolution includes decades of HIV community organizing, policy advocacy for treatment access, and peer counseling that provides newly diagnosed individuals with practical guidance and emotional support from someone who genuinely understands the full spectrum of HIV experience, from diagnosis terror through treatment success and authentic life rebuilding. The blog impact extends beyond individual readers into broader HIV education and stigma reduction, with healthcare providers, family members, and community organizations using his content to better understand HIV-positive experience while learning evidence-based information about transmission prevention, treatment effectiveness, and the reality that HIV-positive individuals can live full, healthy, loving lives. His survivor perspective includes witnessing the loss of hundreds of friends during epidemic years, processing survivor guilt and trauma while maintaining hope and purpose, and using that experience to provide crucial historical context for younger HIV-positive individuals who may not understand how dramatically treatment and social acceptance have improved, while honoring those who didn't survive to see current medical breakthroughs. The community building work includes connecting isolated HIV-positive individuals with supportive networks, advocating for healthcare equity and treatment access, and providing ongoing education about HIV science and social justice that empowers community members to advocate for themselves while building supportive relationships and authentic community connection. His influence on HIV discourse includes challenging HIV stigma through authentic storytelling, educating about undetectable equals untransmittable, U equals sign U, and promoting comprehensive HIV education that includes both prevention and positive living information, while inspiring other HIV-positive individuals to share their stories and contribute to community healing and social progress. For contemporary HIV advocacy and community building, Mark represents ideal integration of personal survival with meaningful activism, while demonstrating how trauma can be transformed into purpose when individuals choose to use their experience for collective healing and social progress, rather than allowing survival guilt or stigma to limit their authentic life expression and community contribution. Survivor activism. Has Mark S. King's transformation of HIV diagnosis into powerful advocacy inspired your understanding of how personal trauma can become community healing when approached with courage and authentic purpose? Comment. Transformation for appreciate how survival can become activism. Purpose for inspired by his use of experience to help others thrive with HIV. Pedro Zamora, the real-world star who changed America's understanding of AIDS. Legacy continues through foundation work in 2025. When Pedro Zamora appeared on MTV's The Real World in 1994 as an openly gay HIV-positive Cuban-American activist, he didn't just participate in reality television. He became the first person many Americans ever saw living authentically with HIV, while proving that AIDS patients weren't just statistics to be feared, but real people deserving love, respect, and the same dreams as anyone else. Though Pedro died in 1994, his legacy continues through the Pedro Zamora Foundation and countless activists he inspired, with 2025 marking renewed focus on his educational impact and the ongoing relevance of his message that HIV-positive individuals deserve dignity, compassion, and authentic acceptance rather than stigma and discrimination that prevent healing and community integration. What makes Pedro's ongoing legacy absolutely transformative for HIV education isn't just his obvious courage in sharing his story publicly, though his willingness to be vulnerable on national television about his diagnosis, relationship, and daily life with HIV provided crucial representation for millions of viewers who had never seen HIV-positive individuals as complete human beings rather than cautionary tales. It's his complete integration of HIV advocacy with authentic living, demonstrating how diagnosis doesn't prevent love, career success, or meaningful community contribution when individuals receive appropriate medical care and social support. His educational impact includes pioneering HIV prevention education in schools, creating age-appropriate curriculum that combined medical accuracy with personal storytelling, and demonstrating how authentic representation can reduce stigma while encouraging both prevention behavior and compassionate treatment of HIV-positive individuals through genuine human connection rather than fear-based messaging. The real-world representation proved that HIV-positive individuals could maintain relationships, pursue career goals, and contribute meaningfully to society while managing their health condition with appropriate medical care, challenging stereotypes about AIDS patients being helpless or defined solely by their diagnosis, rather than their complete humanity and authentic life aspirations. His foundation work continues through scholarships for HIV-positive students, funding for prevention education programs, and support for emerging HIV advocates who carry forward his mission of education, activism, and authentic representation that reduces stigma while empowering HIV-positive individuals to pursue their dreams without allowing diagnosis to limit their authentic potential. The cultural impact extends beyond HIV community into broader understanding of minority health issues, LGBTQ+ representation, and the power of authentic storytelling to create social change, while inspiring generations of activists to use their personal experiences for community education and social justice advancement, rather than hiding their struggles or allowing shame to limit their advocacy potential. His influence on contemporary HIV advocacy includes inspiring current activists to share their stories publicly, demonstrating the importance of diverse representation in health education, and proving that individual courage can create systematic social change when authentic vulnerability meets strategic communication and genuine commitment to community welfare. For ongoing HIV education and stigma reduction, Pedro's legacy represents timeless integration of personal authenticity with educational activism, while demonstrating how individual courage to live openly can create lasting social change that benefits entire communities through increased understanding, reduced discrimination, and authentic acceptance of diverse health experiences. Educational legacy. Has Pedro Zamora's courage to live authentically with HIV on national television inspired your understanding of how personal vulnerability can create meaningful social change and reduced stigma? Vote courage for individual authenticity can transform social understanding. Legacy for his educational impact continues benefiting HIV community decades later. Let's take a moment to appreciate how these HIV survivors have literally redefined what it means to not just survive, but thrive while positive, proving that diagnosis is just one part of a complete life story that can include love, success, and meaningful contribution to community healing. Which aspect of HIV survival inspiration resonates most with your understanding of resilience? Transforming trauma into activism, or continuing educational legacy that reduces stigma for future generations? And honestly, don't you think that people who choose to live fully after life-altering diagnosis often demonstrate the most powerful form of hope and courage that inspires everyone facing difficult health challenges? Great survival stories like authentic hope and genuine resilience really are what create the most meaningful inspiration for overcoming adversity and building communities where everyone can thrive. George Tsiakalakis, the Greek advocate building families while HIV positive. When Greek communications manager George Tsiakalakis publicly shared his HIV positive status while celebrating his marriage to his HIV negative husband and their journey to create a family together, he didn't just reveal personal information, he shattered Mediterranean stereotypes about HIV positive individuals being unable to maintain loving relationships or pursue parenthood dreams, while proving that modern HIV treatment allows positive individuals to build authentic families without transmission risk when proper medical protocols are followed. His courage to be visible as a married HIV-positive gay man in conservative Greek society has transformed public understanding while demonstrating that love transcends health status, and HIV-positive individuals deserve the same relationship goals and family aspirations as anyone else seeking authentic partnership and parenthood fulfillment. What makes George absolutely inspiring for contemporary HIV-positive relationship building isn't just his obvious personal happiness. Though his successful marriage and family creation demonstrates that HIV diagnosis doesn't prevent authentic love, committed partnership, or safe family planning when individuals receive appropriate medical care and community support. It's his complete integration of HIV advocacy with normal life goals, showing audiences that HIV-positive individuals can pursue marriage, parenthood, and career success while contributing to stigma reduction through visible, authentic living, rather than hiding their status or limiting their life aspirations. His advocacy work includes serving as communications and advocacy manager at Positive Voice, Greece's association for HIV-positive individuals, where he provides peer support, reduces stigma through education, and advocates for healthcare access while maintaining focus on complete life fulfillment rather than just medical management of HIV status through comprehensive community building and authentic representation. The family building journey includes working with medical professionals to ensure safe conception and pregnancy planning, educating his HIV-negative partner about transmission prevention and relationship dynamics, and demonstrating how modern HIV treatment allows positive individuals to pursue parenthood without transmission risk when appropriate medical protocols are followed through evidence-based family planning. His marriage success includes honest communication about HIV status and health management, building trust and intimacy despite health status differences, and creating authentic partnership that honors both individuals' needs while proving that HIV-positive individuals can maintain committed relationships when partners receive appropriate education and medical support through open communication and genuine acceptance. The cultural impact in conservative Greek society includes challenging traditional assumptions about HIV-positive individuals, providing representation for LGBTQ+ families, and demonstrating how visibility can reduce stigma while inspiring other HIV-positive individuals to pursue authentic relationship goals rather than accepting limiting beliefs about their romantic and family potential. His community education includes speaking publicly about HIV-positive family life, providing resources for mixed-status couples, and advocating for comprehensive HIV education that includes positive living information alongside prevention messaging, while ensuring community understanding that HIV-positive individuals can contribute to society through family building and authentic community participation. For contemporary HIV-positive relationship building and family planning, George represents successful integration of authentic life goals with HIV management, while demonstrating how modern treatment allows positive individuals to pursue complete life fulfillment, including marriage, parenthood, and career success, when approached with appropriate medical care and community support through genuine acceptance and evidence-based planning. Family building. Has George Tsiakalakis' success in building a family while HIV-positive inspired your understanding of how modern treatment allows positive individuals to pursue complete life goals, including marriage and parenthood? Comment: family for HIV-positive individuals deserve same relationship opportunities, inspiring for moved by his integration of health management with authentic life fulfillment. Alan Spink, the crisis survivor who transformed mental health into community service. When Alan Spink received his HIV diagnosis in 2003 during a routine sexual health checkup, the devastating news sent him into such profound mental health crisis that he withdrew from society completely, ending his successful IT career and isolating himself until the depression became unbearable, and he realized that hiding was slowly killing him in ways HIV never could. His journey from complete social withdrawal to becoming community services manager at Sussex Beacon, where he now advocates for HIV-positive individuals while emphasizing stigma challenges, represents the most profound transformation from victim to healer, while proving that even the darkest mental health struggles can become foundation for meaningful community service and authentic healing. What makes Alan absolutely courageous for HIV mental health advocacy isn't just his obvious recovery success, though his transformation from complete social isolation to professional community advocate demonstrates exceptional resilience and genuine commitment to using personal trauma for collective healing rather than allowing mental health crisis to permanently limit his life potential. It's his honest acknowledgement that HIV stigma creates mental health challenges that can be more devastating than the virus itself, while providing hope through authentic recovery story and practical support for others facing similar mental health and stigma struggles. His recovery journey includes confronting internalized HIV stigma, rebuilding social connections after years of isolation, and developing authentic self-acceptance that allowed him to pursue meaningful career in HIV community service, while maintaining focus on mental health wellness and genuine community contribution rather than just surviving diagnosis trauma through comprehensive healing and authentic self-forgiveness. The Sussex Beacon work includes providing direct support for HIV-positive individuals, advocating for community services and healthcare access, and using his lived experience to inform policy and program development while maintaining professional boundaries and genuine commitment to community welfare through evidence-based advocacy and authentic peer support services. His mental health advocacy includes honest discussion about HIV-related depression and anxiety, promoting therapy and mental health resources within HIV community, and demonstrating how professional mental health treatment can enhance rather than compete with peer support, while ensuring comprehensive healing that addresses both physical and emotional aspects of HIV-positive living. The Stigma Challenge work includes educating healthcare providers about HIV discrimination, training community organizations in authentic inclusion, and providing consultation for policy development that reduces systematic barriers while promoting genuine acceptance and appropriate support for HIV-positive individuals seeking healthcare, employment, and community participation. His community building includes connecting isolated HIV-positive individuals with supportive networks, facilitating peer support groups and educational programming, and creating safe spaces where newly diagnosed individuals can process their experience while receiving practical guidance and emotional support from someone who genuinely understands the complete spectrum of HIV-positive challenges and recovery. For contemporary HIV mental health and community support, Alan represents successful integration of personal recovery with professional advocacy while demonstrating how mental health crisis can be transformed into community healing when individuals receive appropriate treatment and choose to use their experience for collective benefit rather than allowing trauma to limit their authentic potential and community contribution. Recovery transformation. Has Alan Spink's journey from mental health crisis to community advocacy inspired your understanding of how trauma can become foundation for helping others heal? Vote. Healing for personal recovery can enhance community service. Transformation. For appreciate how mental health challenges can become strength when properly addressed and channeled into meaningful work. Jonathan Van Ness, the grooming guru, redefining HIV visibility through authentic success. When Jonathan Van Ness publicly revealed his HIV-positive status in his 2019 memoir while at the height of his Queer Eye fame, he didn't just share medical information. He revolutionized HIV visibility by demonstrating that HIV-positive individuals can achieve mainstream success, build loving relationships, and pursue authentic happiness without their diagnosis defining or limiting their potential for complete life fulfillment. His decision to be open about his status while maintaining successful career, pursuing education, and building authentic relationships has provided crucial representation for newly diagnosed individuals who need to see that HIV-positive life can include everything they dreamed of before diagnosis, proving that modern treatment allows complete life participation rather than limitation or shame. What makes Jonathan absolutely revolutionary for HIV visibility isn't just his obvious platform success, though his mainstream fame combined with authentic HIV disclosure provides unprecedented representation that reaches audiences who might otherwise never encounter HIV-positive individuals in positive, successful contexts rather than medical or tragic narratives. It's his complete integration of HIV status with normal life documentation, showing millions of followers that HIV-positive individuals pursue education, relationships, career goals, and authentic happiness while managing their health condition through routine medical care rather than allowing diagnosis to limit life aspiration or authentic self-expression. His educational journey includes pursuing college degrees while managing HIV treatment, demonstrating that diagnosis doesn't prevent intellectual growth or academic achievement while providing representation for HIV-positive students who might otherwise doubt their educational potential or worry about campus acceptance and authentic community participation. The relationship building includes authentic romantic partnerships, genuine friendships, and professional relationships that transcend HIV status, while demonstrating how honest communication about health management can enhance rather than complicate authentic connection when approached with confidence and appropriate medical information sharing. His career success includes maintaining television appearances, developing business ventures, and pursuing creative projects while being open about HIV status, proving that diagnosis doesn't limit professional potential when individuals receive appropriate treatment and refuse to allow stigma to compromise their authentic career aspirations and genuine talent development. The social media representation includes natural integration of HIV awareness with lifestyle content, educational information sharing without making diagnosis the central focus, and authentic documentation of complete life experience that includes health management alongside career, relationships, and personal interests through genuine rather than performative HIV visibility. His influence on HIV discourse includes normalizing HIV discussion in mainstream contexts, reducing stigma through successful visibility, and inspiring other HIV-positive individuals to pursue complete life goals while being authentic about their status rather than hiding their diagnosis or accepting limiting beliefs about HIV-positive potential for success and happiness. For contemporary HIV visibility and stigma reduction, Jonathan represents ideal integration of authentic disclosure with mainstream success while demonstrating how HIV-positive individuals can achieve complete life fulfillment, including career success, educational achievement, and genuine relationships when they receive appropriate medical care and refuse to allow diagnosis to define their authentic potential and community contribution. Mainstream visibility. Has Jonathan Van Ness's integration of HIV-positive status with mainstream success inspired your understanding of how authentic disclosure can reduce stigma while proving HIV-positive individuals can achieve any life goals? Comment. Success for HIV status doesn't limit achievement potential. Visibility for mainstream representation reduces stigma and inspires others to live authentically while positive. From Mark S. King's trauma to activism transformation to Pedro Zamora's educational legacy continuation, from George Tsiakalakis's family-building triumph to Alan Spink's mental health recovery service and Jonathan Van Ness's mainstream visibility revolution, these 5 survivors prove that HIV positive doesn't mean hope negative, that diagnosis is just one chapter in complete life stories, and that when people refuse to be defined by their health status, they create space for others to thrive while advancing medical understanding, reducing stigma, and demonstrating that authentic living with HIV can be absolutely beautiful. Time to honor survivor strength. First, which survivor's approach to transforming HIV-positive life into meaningful impact has most profoundly changed your understanding of resilience, hope, or the possibilities for complete life fulfillment after diagnosis? Drop your number 1 through 5. We need to know whose courage has redefined what survival looks like when combined with authentic purpose and genuine community service. Second, share your resilience inspiration moment. Whether you've been inspired by someone's courage to thrive after health challenges or witnessed how authentic vulnerability can create healing for entire communities, your story matters and could provide hope for others facing difficult diagnoses or life-changing health news who need to know that thriving is possible. Third, subscribe to Rainbow Spotlight for more celebrations of survivors who prove that the human spirit's capacity for resilience, growth, and contribution transcends any diagnosis or health challenge. We're building a community where survival stories meet authentic thriving, and every courageous journey reminds us that life after crisis can be fuller, more meaningful, and more impactful than anything we imagined possible. These discussions remind us that whether HIV survival involves activist writing, educational legacy, family building, mental health recovery, or mainstream visibility, the most transformative stories often emerge when people refuse to be defined by their diagnosis, while choosing to use their experience for community healing, social progress, and authentic hope that benefits everyone facing health challenges or life-altering circumstances. Don't forget, supporting HIV-positive individuals, challenging stigma through education, and staying committed to healthcare equity really are what create the most meaningful communities where everyone can thrive regardless of health status, while ensuring that diagnosis never prevents authentic living or genuine contribution to collective healing and social progress. Thanks for joining us on Rainbow Spotlight, where survival meets thriving, and every HIV-positive hero reminds us that the most powerful response to life-altering diagnosis is not just surviving, but using that survival to light the way for others while proving that authentic living, genuine love, and meaningful contribution transcend any health status or medical challenge.